Hi, I'm Bill Cambridge, and today we're going to be driving around a few Sidcup driving test routes. At the moment we're in Birchwood Road, which is a 40 mile per hour zone. It's quite a long road, so it's heading towards Swanley and Sidcup. When you're driving on these kind of roads, there's lots of houses on the right hand side, so people could drive out of their driveways, and there's junctions as well. You'll be checking your centre mirror and see how close the car is behind. There's your 40 sign over there, and there's a sign for horses as well, warning you there could be horses around. There's a golf course on the right hand side as well, so people come in and out of there. And there's some buildings on the left too, where cars could potentially come out. So it's 40 at the moment. As you drive a bit further down the road, there's going to be a speed change. So if you're doing your driving test, you've got to be really careful with this one. Get round the bend here, and then you'll see a 20 sign. So just let go of your gas pedal and just brake gently down to 20 mile per hour before you go past that sign. And now keep the speed at 20. There's a junction on the left, houses on left and right. Tree in the middle of the road, nearly there, look. Right, so when you get round this bend, you're going to come to a traffic light, and it's still 20 at the moment, but there is a 40 sign when you get round the bend. I don't know if you can see that. On the left hand side there's a 40 sign by the traffic light. So we're going to turn right towards Sidcup. When the traffic light changes. Right, so light's gone amber, now it's green. Check your three mirrors. A little bit of gas, so it's 40 from here. We're going right, so right mirror, right signal, and then all the way down this road, till you get to a roundabout that's called Ruxley Roundabout. That's the first roundabout you might get on your driving test, Sidcup driving test centre. Not always, but quite often. It's quite a wide road, this one. Little junctions on both sides. And just be careful as you come up to this part here where the junction is. Cars come out of that. Signs. You get 40 repeater signs in 40 roads. The only time you don't really get repeater signs is when it's a 30. You usually only get one 30 sign, and then you won't see another one until there's either a speed camera or there's a speed change. So Ruxley Manor's on the left hand side, parked cars here, cars coming towards you, and now we're coming up to Ruxley roundabout. So if you look at that sign, we're going to go London straight ahead. So when you go in London, it's left lane, second exit. So check the mirror as you approach it, centre mirror. We're going ahead, so there's no signal. Look to your right and ahead, keep looking, there's a red car coming. And we can go after this red car. Stay in your left lane, second exit. So left signal goes on now. And this road will take you down to Crittall's Corner. When we get to Crittall's Corner, we're going to go to Orpington. So it's quite a popular driving test route, this. There's a traffic light up there, which is green at the moment, but it's a pedestrian light. You press the button, so it might change. No, it didn't change. Right, so you have to know Crittall's Corner. If you do a driving test in Sidcup, you need to know this roundabout because the signposts are not great. When you're coming up to the signpost now, we're going Orpington. The first exit left is towards Dover and Dartford, all other routes. So what you need to remember here, if you're going London or Orpington, it's the left lane of these two lanes here at the roundabout. If you're going to Footscray, it's the right lane. And we're going Orpington, so there's no one coming. When you get to the next roundabout, there's a signpost there, Orpington left first exit. So check your mirror, centre and left signal. Up to the roundabout, it's quite busy. Just stay here a sec. And there's no one coming, so I'm going to go left to Orpington. Signal's gone off, so I'll just put it back on. Gone off again. Check your right mirror here in case someone cuts over, like this guy here. They didn't come over. But you need to know he's there though, in case he does. Through the green light. So this Orpington, this Sidcup driving test route, quite often they're going to ask you to turn right at the next right turning. So you need to check your mirror to see if the car behind has got a right signal on. The one behind me at the moment hasn't got a right signal. I'll put my right signal on now. I'm going to have to get behind that blue car. So I have to go in the hatch area because I'll block the road if I don't. So I'm in this part here. And then we'll just roll up towards the junction. And when there's a big enough space to turn right, we'll turn right, which isn't now. Can't see much because of the blue car. There's no one coming, so we'll go right. And then follow the road ahead. So it's a 30 road. I should have told you when the speed limit changed. It changed well before Crittall's Corner. 130 sign after Ruxley roundabout. And now you've got a mini roundabout here. So we're going to go ahead at this one, so check to your right and ahead. And then the parked cars, quite a narrow road, you can squeeze through if it's a car. And then there's lots of mini roundabouts around here. We're going to come to another mini roundabout in a few seconds. The signpost is hidden behind a tree. Right, so I can see it now. There's a blue mini roundabout sign. So we're going left, centre mirror, left signal. And look ahead as well to see where that car he's going straight. We go round here to the left. Carry on. Check your three mirrors now. Make sure no one's close behind you. And we just carry on up this road. It's important you keep a safe distance from the parked cars, which is 1 metre. Obviously, if there's not a lot of room, you might have to get a bit closer, but in that case, then you just come off the gas. Go past the garage, the car park on the left hand side. They use that a lot on driving tests with the Bay Park. So you need to practice that one. And then we just carry on straight ahead. So I've got a bus coming towards me. There's a bit of a gap there in between them cars, so I'll just let the bus come through. Check my mirror. Back out again. And it gets very tight at this part here where the parked cars are. So you have to be extra careful here. And then you get a couple more mini roundabouts. There's one just there. Check the centre mirror, see who's behind you. Slow down a little bit, have a look over to the right and ahead. No one there, keep going. And the signs for the roundabouts, they are hidden behind the trees. So, not great, the trees need to be cut. There's a roundabout just there, I can't see the sign because it's up there behind the tree. There it is, that blue one. Straight ahead, and then you get another roundabout up here, and there's a temporary traffic light as well, so it might take a minute to get through this. We're going to go right at this roundabout. Just have to wait for the lights to change. Not sure what this road's called, but there's a school on my right hand side. It's called Leeson's. So while you're sitting here waiting, just have a quick look in your side mirror, see if you've got anyone coming up the side of the car. It's moving a little bit now, so hopefully it won't be too much longer. So we're going to go right at the roundabout. Right signal, check the mirrors signal, and then have a look to the right. There's no one coming. You can't cut completely over this roundabout. The two right hand tyres on the white paint is okay, but not on four tyres. Check the three mirrors when you straighten up. So that's Leeson's school on the right. And then you get these parked cars here, so if anything's coming down towards you, you need to wait here. There's two vans coming, and there's a white car coming as well. Wait for the white car and then we go. Check your mirror, see who's behind you. White car gone. Right, so on the driving test, normally they're going to ask you to go left and then right here. Sometimes they go straight. We're going to go left, so centre mirror, left signal. Nice and slow round here. And then check to your left and your right signal. And then we go up there. Car coming towards me, so let him get out of the way. Down the middle. Very careful around here. Up the hill. That was a 30 road. There hasn't been a 30 sign for a long while, since before Crittle's Corner. You can't see any speed signs because they don't have repeaters. There's a junction on the left. Let's look at all the signs. Nice area to live around here. Need lots of money though. And at the end of the road we're going to turn right. So at the end of the road there's a Y junction. So you need to know this. You need to know how the Y junction works. You have to look for the road markings. We're going right, so centre mirror, right signal. So we get up to the give way line. You've got to look both ways. Right, so we look left, make sure no one's coming in, and right. And you go over here, because we're going right at Y junction, up to the give way line. Look left and right, and if there's no one coming, carry on. Then you get a couple of huge speed humps, so just roll gently over that. There's another one here. Follow the road round to the right. Postman. Over the hump. Cover your brake on the bender just in case something comes around there fast. Because there's a traffic light at the end of the road. If you go right, we're going to go left. So left signal. They go both ways on the driving test. We get to the junction. And you come round this way. Check 3 mirrors when you straighten up. Still 30 road. Still no speed signs. Further up the road here there's a mini roundabout, but before that there's a yellow box and a bend to the left, and there's a junction on the right. So we can't get stuck in this yellow box if we're going ahead. And now we're going to go right. So we get up to the mini roundabout. This is St Paul's Cray Road. Takes you towards Chislehurst and Bromley. Check 3 mirrors. So what do you think the speed limit is on this road? And the answer is there's no speed sign, so it's still 30. Nice road this one. Let's carry on down towards the end of it. Getting the speed of 30. Watching out for the little junctions on the left and right. There's a bend here and there's a junction on the left. And now, nice area around here. But you need to win the lottery to live here. Or have a very good job. Bull's Head Pub, and there's a sign there Chislehurst. When you get up to the second traffic light, we're going to turn right. First traffic light's a pedestrian crossing. Through the green one, up behind that white car. So centre mirror, right signal. We'll get up behind this white car. He's going to go now. I've got time. I've got time to go around now. Go around here. Check my 3 mirrors. Any idea what the speed limit is? Well, there's no speed signs, so it's a 30. There's a school round here, so it's not school time, it's 1:05 in the afternoon on a Monday morning. If it was 3 o'clock sort of time, it'd be a lot busier here, or 8 o'clock in the morning up till 9 when the kids getting dropped at school and that. Down to the end of this road, and then you get another roundabout. This is the one by Sidcup Hospital. Pedestrian crossing, there's no pedestrian there, so it shouldn't change. On the left, car in front's got his brake lights on. Keep a nice distance from the car in front in case it brakes heavy. And now we're coming to the roundabout by Sidcup Hospital. We're going to go right at it towards Dover. Again, the signpost is a bit hidden behind the tree. Right, third exit towards Dover. So check mirror, right signal, right lane. Slow down for the roundabout. Right, so there's no one coming, so I'll carry on. Stay in the right lane at the moment. Make sure your signal light stays on. And then when you get past this exit, check your centre and left mirror, left signal, over to the left lane, and we'll go down the slip road. So there's a 50 sign just there. So at the moment it's 50. We're going to go back down to, if you stay in this lane, it'll take you to Crittles Corner. So we're not going to merge in onto the dual carriageway, we're staying here. Get to Crittles Corner, there's a traffic light. It is a roundabout, but operated by traffic lights. So if you look at this white sign, we're going to go towards Bexley and Swanley. So there's 3 lanes when you get there, and if you're going Bexley, you have to be middle lane. The left lane is if you're going Footscray. These lights, they don't stay red very long. They don't stay green very long either. Expect it to change any second. There you go. Check your 3 mirrors. And stay in this lane. Checking your side mirrors in case there's a car in that left lane. There isn't. And then you end up in the left lane here. Put your left signal on there to come off the roundabout. As we approached the traffic light, there was a 30 sign. And there is a 30 sign here as well, and that's because there's not really a reason for it there, because there's not normally repeater 30 signs, but there is one now. So that was 2 signs saying 30. And now we're going to go up to the traffic light here. So what sort of a traffic light is this? Is it pedestrian or is it on a timer? Well, it's actually pedestrian. How you know it's pedestrian is because it's got these white zigzag lines. So if there's no one standing there who's pressed the button, then it's going to stay on green. It only changes when someone presses the button. I'm just going to show you, we're going to go towards Bexley. I just want to show you the roundabout that's at the end of the road down towards Bexley. So we're in the left lane for Bexley. Sidcup Driving Test Centre is the left exit just there. We're going second left. So round here, left signal now. So there's a 40 sign. Check 3 mirrors. Be careful with your speed down here, because there's a hill and there is a speed camera at the bottom of the hill. Pedestrian crossing there. There's no pedestrian there, so by rights it should stay green, which it did. We're going all the way down towards Bexley. There's a car coming out of Slip Road there, so we can move over out of his way there. Road, so check your centre left mirror, come back over to the left, no pedestrian crossing, but no pedestrian, so it stays green. Junction on the left, it's 30 sign there, but actually we turn left, 40 going straight. The White Cross pub. Right, so the roundabout at the end of the road here, which is what I wanted to show you, is a bit of a weird one, because you don't give way to the right. You still need to look, because not everybody understands it, but it's road markings. We're going to go all the way around the roundabout and come back up the other side. So check mirror, see who's behind you. Right signal now. So if you look at the road markings when we get to the roundabout, there isn't any. The road markings are on the right hand side, so cars coming round the roundabout have to wait there for you. When you go round the roundabout, you've got a give way line coming up now, so you have to wait here. Wait there for these couple of cars, and when there's a big enough gap, then you go. It's not yet, because there's a few cars coming. Here's a chance. Take that. And come over here, go to the right lane here, and then check your centre left mirror, left signal, come over to the left. And there's painted white lines signs in the road there. I mean, they need to rub them out. It's a bit confusing. You're not supposed to be there anymore because they changed the layout of the road. You have to drive down the left lane here. You drive down the right hand lane when you're driving test for no reason. They're failure. Because the right lane is for overtaking and turning right. The left lane is normal driving. Pedestrian traffic light ahead. So look now to see if there's any pedestrians there. Plus that car in front's got a left signal on. I'll just come off the gas. No pedestrian. That's why it's staying green. To the end of the road till we get to the roundabout, which is Ruxley roundabout again. Traffic light down now. It's got white zigzags, so it's pedestrian. No, is there a pedestrian there? Can't see one. No, it stays green. Now the rain's coming down. Swanley. Left signal on. Check centre left mirrors. Left signal. Now there's a 30 sign there. Because it wasn't 40. We're going to go left at the roundabout. Can't see nothing because there's a van on my right blocking my view. This car moves, I'll get up to the line and let's have a look. There's a learner coming, so I better let him go. And a blue car, I can go after this. So, around we go. And then, so it's 30 at the moment, but there's a 40 sign in front of us. So we'll check 3 mirrors. And now it's 40, so a bit more gas. Popular driving test routes road, this one. They might take you all the way up to Swanley. They go in and out of that right hand turning on the right hand side. I don't know if you saw that or not. They do turn right there sometimes. And if they do turn right there, they come back out where that car wash place is on the right hand side over there, back onto this road. But they go straight as well, they don't always go around the back road. Junctions on the left. The dog traffic light, we're going to go left. And there's a car park on the left hand side. They use that on driving tests as well. That's the Beefeater car park. There's a yellow box in the road here. You can't get stuck in the yellow box. Let's roll up behind this car. Stop there. When you stop behind a car in front, you need to see his back tyres and a little bit of the road. That's the Beefeater car park on the left hand side. They might go in there on the day of your driving test. You have to do forward bay park or reverse bay park. The light didn't stay green very long, it's gone red again. Right here. I see the yellow box there, so it just depends if there's room to get out the other side of it. I haven't got room to get over there without getting stuck in the box, so I'll have to wait here. And now the light's changed, so I can move forward. And we're going to go left at the traffic light. Then you're going to see a 20 sign. So it's 20 from here. And follow the bend round. Watch out with big trucks going round bend there. You don't want to go wide. So go keep it at 20 all the way down here. Where that learner's gone right there, they go that way on driving tests, and they go this way where we're going. And there's a 40 sign here. You've got to keep it at 20 till you get to the 40. You can't speed up now, you've got to get there first. So now you can. And that concludes the roads.